criminal complaint against Blankenship.
Which one?
I got him on video. You can see the video.
Okay.
There's Pam Wagner.
Yep.
So she came. What Pam said to her was that she would arrest her for filing a false complaint. Why can't she file a complaint? Why can't Sarah file a complaint?
She can file a complaint on anything she wants to. And I explained.
No, you said you would arrest her if she filed a complaint. What you said?
But she said that she had it on video.
She does.
Well, she never said it.
Rolled and fired? Yours. Because what you didn't see the whole thing. Did you see the whole thing? I have, without threat or force, agreed to voluntarily surrender my body's on top of you.
And when I do, I get my face slammed into the pavement.
And they have pictures of the mangled wrists. So we're not done. It ain't over.
She fainted when they let her out.
She fainted. Oh, there's Pam. Pam, we want a complaint form.
Can we get some complaint forms?
Can we get a
They're
complaint?
on our website. They sure are.
Well, Pam, do you want to refute what she said? She said that you told her you would threaten to arrest her for filing a false police report. Is that true?
That is not true. I believe if
She
you're
came here. You're Pam.
I am?
There's Pam Wagner.
Yep.
So she came here, and what Pam said to her was that she would arrest her for filing a false complaint.
That is not.
That's what you
not
said.
true.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
And she did.
And we've been harassed.
Because I
Okay.
came
So
to
what
your
I said.
house.
Well, hang on.
Let her talk.
My turn to
Please,
talk.
you guys. I want you guys to let me navigate.
My turn to talk.
Let her
okay?
talk.
Sure.
Okay. I believe what I said to you was, if you moved forward with a false police report, you could be prosecuted for that. Is that not the words I used?
Right.
Is that not the words I used?
Hold on. Telling a citizen they can be arrested for giving a false police report when they're giving a police report is in itself a threat. That's obvious, Pam. That's obvious.
No, he said, all right, I'm going to cite you for that. I looked it up. It said the fine would be like $30, but then I paid it
Really been circled how many times now? That makes the third time.
3 times.
And I can't fucking do it, man. I can't do it. What? Seriously.
So, this is the story of Tim Lyons and Sarah Page, a young couple that are engaged. Sarah and Tim's case was the case that brought Chille, better known as DELETE LAWZ, to Ironton, Ohio. Now, it starts off with them shopping at a dollar store. Sarah and Tim, in the summer of 2020, are shopping at a dollar store. They leave the dollar store, drive across the street to a CVS. They then observe an Ironton police car come into the parking lot they just left and park in the spot they just left. Within the next couple minutes, Tim realizes he does not have his wallet, and there's $130 in it. So, to be fair, Sarah and Tim even admit they never saw anybody pick up that wallet. They don't know what happened to the wallet. They did talk to the manager. They did get confirmation that Tim left the store with the wallet. But after that, they don't know what happened. Now, they do say that an officer pulled into the same spot as they were parked in, opened his door, closed his door, and was looking at something in his lap. That by no means constitutes anything. So, it's fair to say nobody knows what happened with the wallet. Now, Sarah goes to the police station. She asks the clerk, the person behind the desk, if they can call in an Officer McKnight. McKnight comes in. Sarah and him have a conversation. In that conversation, Sarah says that McKnight says if there was $130 in there, it's not in there anymore. So take from that what you will. That's what was said. Now, the first stop out of the 5 was not recorded. This is the second stop. Let's break it down. Let's watch it. Now, the first thing that should strike you as being odd from the very, very beginning, that's Tim getting back in the car. On the other side, Sarah's getting back in the car, which means this traffic stop is starting out with the two of them outside of their car. So, this officer pulled over an empty vehicle?
7's gonna be William. We're gonna be CVS right here, South 3rd and Jefferson parking lot. You got a license, registration, proof of insurance on you, my man?
I do not.
You don't have a license at all? Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't need one, do I?
What do you mean you're traveling?
I mean, I'm not driving for commerce. Do I need a license for that?
A driver's license?
When I'm not driving.
You are driving.
I'm not making any money.
Huh? Honey, just go ahead and have you sit in the car, okay?
What is it?
Just have you sit in the car, hon.
Well, the only reason I'm behind the wheel is because she was feeling dizzy. We were at my mom's house.
819, 821.
We're meeting her sister here.
Okay.
We're
You
not-
ain't got no ID on you? Okay, what's your name?
Tim.
Tim what?
Wait, why do I have to give you that? I don't understand that.
Because I stopped you for a traffic violation. You have to
What-
give
For what traffic?
not using turn signal 100 feet prior.
Are you kidding?
Did I commit a crime?
That's traffic offense. Okay.
No, we're not
here-
answering
You weren't
here-
even
here's-
behind us. There was another car behind us.
We're not answering that.
17 here with me. I've got 2 people that want to argue.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay, you can either A, give me your license.
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on his way, and he's got to tell you the same thing. You got to give me your ID.
We're meeting her sister here.
Okay.
We're
You
not-
ain't got no ID on you? Okay, what's your name?
Tim.
Tim what?
Wait, why do I have to give you that? I don't understand that.
Because
What traffic?
not using turn signal 100 feet prior.
Are you kidding?
Did I commit a crime?
You
That's
weren't
traffic
behind us.
offense.
I'm
Okay,
not- no, we're not
You
answering.
weren't
Here's-
even behind us. There was another car
No,
behind us.
We're not answering that.
17 here with me. I've got 2 people that want to argue.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay, you can either A, give me your license.
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on his way, and he's got to tell you the same thing. You got to give me your ID.
Literally meeting my sister and my nieces.
Okay,
right
that's.
across the
Hey,
street.
listen, can I explain something to you guys?
No.
It's a traffic violation, okay?
What was the violation?
There was
Not using turn signal 100 feet prior to the turn,
Oh,
okay?
Sir,
You weren't even behind us.
I was right behind the same car and watching.
Yeah, how would you know if I used my turn signal?
Because there's these red
I used my
bulbs.
I hit my
There-
turn signal when we
Way
were
back
almost a block
I
away.
promise you, bud, I'll watch you.
We're not. I'm not doing it.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need your license, registration,
No.
proof of
I need your
insurance.
supervisor.
Okay, well, and I'm going to tell you one more time. If you don't give it to me, you're obstructing my official
No.
business,
That's
and
not
I
a
will
crime.
place.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not
Okay.
Not identifying myself is
That's
not a
fine.
crime,
Wait
sir.
till my fucking supervisor shows up because I'm telling you the exact
cussing
same
and
thing.
everything, dog.
Okay,
You're the one
here's the
that's
thing.
making it.
It's getting recorded right now. You're
I
good.
hope so for
Okay.
both of our
Wow.
safety.
It is for both of our safety. So either we can
Not answering more questions.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to answer, and you're obstructing official business, so you will be placed on arrest for obstructing
understand
official
that.
business.
We're not
Okay,
answering
so you can
that.
either A, give me your information.
If they arrest me, you can come bail me out, but it's going to be an unlawful arrest.
No, it's
We're
not.
not
Did
doing
you know
anything.
that-
We're not
did you
answering
know
that?
that-
Please stop.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Nope.
Sir, I don't have to provide it. I don't.
No.
Yes, you do. You are
The
driving.
Supreme Court has ruled on this many times.
Okay.
Listen to me.
State of Ohio's law, you have to give me your information. You are operating a vehicle that I stopped you for a traffic violation, okay?
There was
That's
a
how it
traffic
goes.
violation.
We're not even.
You weren't even behind us. I had my blinker on.
800 units. Why are you
I used
17
my
here
blinker.
quick? I'm about to make
We're
it
not
21.
So if you caught that, that's something officers do often. They speak in code. If you can send me another unit, I'm about to do a 21. I'm about to make a 21. It's done to not arouse the suspect.
I used my blinker at the gym, sir. How is that not 100 feet
so
away?
you can either step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of my vehicle.
Okay, you can give me your
I'd like to
information.
close my door too.
No,
please.
you're not closing your door.
Well, you're all up inside my property right
No,
now.
I'm not.
Yes,
So
you
you
are.
can either. Here's the thing. You can either
You're
A,
being very
give me your
aggressive.
information,
No.
or you
Very
are getting
aggressive.
placed under arrest
No.
for operating and not giving me your information. Okay? You can record all you want.
Sir.
That's
You know the
obstructing
law, sir.
official business.
I don't think you know the law.
We've
I don't know the law.
committed a crime.
Okay. He's not want to give me his information. He's obstructing.
That's
We're
not
gonna
obstructing,
detain him.
sir,
Okay?
no.
So you can step out.
Sir, don't put
Because of certain rules, I'll leave the whole unedited version of this video in the description. But basically what happens right now is Officer Akers removes Mr. Lyons from the car. And if you're paying close enough attention, he doesn't do it until another officer arrives on the scene. Because you can hear him say something to the other officer. So he waits for the other officer to get there before he goes hands-on.
I don't break the law.
Okay. Well, I pull you over for a traffic violation.
I just asked
you have to give me the
you
law.
have to let me speak to your supervisor.
No.
That's the law.
And he's coming, but he's
That
going to
is
tell
the
you the
law
same thing.
stated in the Constitution.
Well, learn your law.
You're violating my constitutional rights.
Now, this is a common mistake people make. They overdo it. They overextend themselves, and they start saying things that are not true. So, Tim just said that it's in the Constitution. I want to see a supervisor. That's in the Constitution. That's not in the Constitution. The most common way people got around in 1791, that's when the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, was signed, walking. So you would have to actually yell for a supervisor and hope he was somewhere in the town close enough to hear you, because there weren't radios either. Just like there weren't planes, cars, or even steam engines.
Sit in there. Have you seen?
Why?
601, I'm 37 Ohio, Henry St. Paul, 4513.
Why did he refuse to tell him his name? You know, I've been parked there the whole time. I could hear you guys.
I know
Well,
that.
I could hear him.
Because there's no crime committed.
It doesn't matter. You have to cooperate with the police. Yes, you do.
This is a family member. This is Sarah's sister, and she is 100% towing the line with the police officers, which in turn only emboldens the officers. If her sister is on my side, if her sister is telling me everything she's doing is wrong, then obviously what I'm doing is right.
Get back.
Get your camera on, please.
Get back in the car.
Why? You paid me.
No, she's staying here. She's staying here.
Listen,
Stay here.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Listen to me, man.
I don't
I
care.
don't want to take her away. I just want to keep her.
She just stay right here.
Sarah is meeting me here. Sarah,
Shut up. Are you the supervisor?
Put your feet in the car.
Are you the sergeant?
Shut your mouth.
I asked to speak to a supervisor.
I am.
Get
I will be right.
I hope you're recording
Sarah.
this.
Stay in the
No
car.
one's going to
I haven't
record it.
resisted or
This is
anything. What the
ridiculous.
hell is this about?
Knees up. Stand up.
Are you kidding me?
Knees up, roll on your
I'm not
knees.
going to move.
That's fine.
I want the supervisor. That's all I asked for.
There is no need for
You know what there's no need for?
crime was committed.
That's a traffic violation.
You weren't even
Okay, he's gonna ticket you or two.
I didn't do anything. Are you the supervisor?
Look at that. Tammy talk a lot switching sides.
Why he's in the back of that cruiser right now. You can't scream at these guys. You're going to get nowhere.
Nothing was done wrong. Nothing. Nothing.
I don't know how hard it is to get someone your ID.
819, we're at San Andreas, 121.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I've done nothing wrong. It's not wrong to plead my case. What have I done? This is crazy. Tiffany!
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Her name's Tiffany. I believe I called her Tammy, but she's Tiffany talk a lot.
Tiffany!
Hey, he wants to talk to the supervisor. I'm gonna explain to you what happened.
Lean back your car.
He is.
All right, well, he can sit there.
I can't get his name out of him, so he can go down as John Doe, and he'll wait till court.
601, Back up. 601. SSN.
You want to talk to him?
Yeah, let me talk.
Here's my supervisor.
What's up, bro?
Well, here's the thing. I have the right without being yanked out on my property and slammed on the ground.
Listen to me.
I'm going to file a lawsuit.
All right, good luck, man. I'm talking expensive lawyer.
Well, you asked for a supervisor and you got Captain Redbeard. And he told you, basically, you better get an expensive effing lawyer.
Hold on, before we do anything.
That's why I'm pulling you over here. What's going on?
So, I stopped him when I was behind a car, but I watched him. I had indicators. I looked at both driver and passenger. Due to my knowledge and stuff like that, I'm doing my drug investigations. So,
I don't give a shit about any of
I'm
that.
coming down, and there's a car. Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is the supervisor he was looking for. The officer says, I felt there something was in my bones. I knew it with my, 6th, 7th sense that drugs were involved. Supervisor, I don't give a shit about that. And what did we learn from this? It really wasn't about the blinker in 100 feet. That was the pretext for the stop. But this officer was after drugs. He might be the living version of Crime Dog
My
McGruff.
knowledge and stuff like that, I'm doing my drug investigations. So,
I don't give a shit about any of
I'm
that.
coming down, and there's a car. Yes, ma'am.
So sorry. I don't mean this to sound rude. Do you think they'll be moving soon? I'm that red car.
Well, right now we've got a little mess going on.
I
Okay.
know.
I'm
My
sorry.
daughter's at lunch.
I know. I'm sorry. Hey, he didn't want to hear nothing. So I saw you coming, so I was like, okay. Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull him out.
She was meeting me here because I owe her money. That's my sister. And I could hear a lot of that. Okay. So, do we need to find someone to take her car? Are you guys going to take them to jail? What are you
Do
doing
you
with
know
them?
who they are? Because they won't give us their names.
I know her. She's my sister. Her name is Sarah Page.
Sarah Page. Is she in trouble or been in trouble?
No, she was in the past, but she's not now. She's clean now. She does nothing. She works, minds her business.
He wouldn't give me nothing. And that's the reason why he got pulled out of the car.
I saw,
Because
and I
he-
heard, because when I first looked in my rear view, I saw her car and I started to get out, and then I was like, oh, they're getting pulled over, so I'll give them a minute. But then I heard him. He is he's just one of those like space cadet people that's like anti-government, anti-whatever, and he has her doing the same thing, so it's like, she starts screaming and making a whole damn
Do you know
scene, and
his
I'm
name?
like, shut up and get in the car. Like,
Right.
you know, my kids, I just dropped my kids off at Yvonne Case. I promise we're not bad people.
Oh, I never said you were,
Like,
honey.
I know, but still. So, anyways, when I heard him screaming, I purposely got out because I knew what was. He's just like that. He's very confrontational. Are you recording this? No, dude. No one's recording. Like, there's
I
nothing
told
to
him, I said,
record.
we're recording as much as he is.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
his name is TJ.
Sorry. Are they on Facebook together?
They're all Facebook together.
Pull that up for me.
If he's on there. Anyway.
Hold on. Sarah Page. Timothy Lyons, does that sound about right?
Oh, here we go again. Now it's Rachel Radalot. She's going out of her way. She's finding pictures of Timothy to prove his identity. The new mugshot. Facebook.
Get him, I don't care, get him for failure to identify. He wouldn't identify to either one of us. So we're going to care if we know who he is or not. He failed to identify to us. Yeah. So.
8/19/94.
And I assume he's suspended. He said he don't have a driver's license.
See if you can't find anything on a Timothy Lyons. Timothy Lyons. I don't have a birthday. I don't have anything. He's refusing to give me anything. I just found a card that had his name.
Copy on 200.
Either, I'm going to assume Kentucky, if not just Ohio. Where's the last time he got pulled over at? Flatwood.
But now she is good, I'm telling you.
I'm not saying she's not, but when she jumps out and I say stay back in the car, she grabs my arm, I put her back in the car while we're wrestling with him.
I understand.
Is Sarah from Ohio?
78. I think I'm in the correct place for this 124 traffic.
He was driving.
And that's the reason why he got taken out of the car.
Be advised they're probably not there. They're going to get tested. Road coming in.
Because she got out and he's about to get out while I was already behind him. When I got right up here, they started getting out of the cars. Stay in the car, stay in the car. So if he's suspended, his stuff's getting towed with the inventory of the vehicle. Is he in, do you know if he's any type of drug user? Or?
I don't know. Because I'm the executor of my dad's estate. We have sales and stuff today, and I'll be there to give her a report.
601 on a form 33.
I know, right? She was going to, I work at King's Daughters in the OR, and she was going to come up there, but I had to bring the girls to dance, and so I told her, I just dropped them off, and so she was going to be here.
You give us just a few minutes, we'll figure everything out about your sister and all.
I'm in the evening office. Yeah, and she can call. Yeah, it's on her side. I just didn't want to go off. I'm not trying to be nosy, but I didn't go off and leave her car. Like, we don't.
Well,
we can get someone to take it home.
If he's suspended, we're impounding it.
You are impounding it?
It's our policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the driver is suspended,
Maybe move your little force so they can get out.
Spouse talking to her.
Why don't you go talk to her and just see what you want to do?
I mean, Well, yeah, do whatever you want to do, but she hates me and you, so.
Yeah,
I'll let Faust talk to her.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Man, I was drinking that milkshake, bro. I cut my tongue on the straw. You love those Rax milkshakes, man. You gotta suck so hard.
I was just sitting there. I was like, hey, listen, dude, you can just make this easy. I know.
Did he run a stop sign? Is that what he did?
Hey, in the state of Ohio, you gotta use a turn signal 100 feet prior to the turn.
Right.
So they actually, there's like right here by this garage and turned in here because they saw me catching up. So once I come in there, there was a car between us, I'll admit that, but I can watch which way they're turning and stuff. And when I saw that car use turn signal not 100 feet prior, then I was like, okay, I'll follow it in here. That same car was staying with us, so I turned my lights, went around, and since they pulled up, I pulled up behind and was getting the tag, and you started getting out. I was like, stay in the car, stay in the car.
Yeah.
And she was like, for what? And she started giving me problems. So she stayed back in the car. She owns the car.
Actually, there's a kid with it. But our little girl's got a dance that's on the cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I just came out with it.
It's pretty good. It's good for him. It's really good.
8-1994.
Every year at their spring recitals, they always do a senior salute for the kids that are graduating. And they're always like salutatorian, valedictorian, like they're good kids, you know.
Did you get anything back on that Timothy Lyons?
That's negative. Nothing in Ohio. I need a date of birth for Alice Day.
Okay. Stand by. I got another name. You run social to Kentucky, right? (407-27-5443). 407-27-5443 through Kentucky.
December 30th, 1980.
It says?
It says on Facebook, she said.
8-1994. December 30th.
1980.
1980. That Lyons that I was talking to her.
Why don't you go talk to her and just see what you want to do?
I mean, well, yeah, do whatever you want to do, but she hates me and you, so.
Yeah,
I'll let Faust talk to her.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Aside from Tim and Sarah getting pulled over for not using their signal 100 feet before a turn, which is always a ridiculous reason to stop somebody. And when they stop you for that, 99% of the time, that's not why they're stopping you. Now, let's watch a preview of the next episode, and we'll see how things get heated.
Just shut up, because I'm not talking to you.
Is that a lawful order?
That is a lawful order.
Okay. I thought we had freedom of speech.
Well, we do, but with her keep bumping in.
I get it. Yeah.
And obstructing my investigation of my traffic stops.
Sir, can we de-escalate? Can we de-escalate?
We are de-escalating. Well, I'm telling you what's going on. Okay. I don't like being interrupted. I don't like trying to be talked over to, which you're trying to do, what she is doing. Okay.
I apologize.
So this is what I'm saying. What's going to happen?
Going down the wrong way or one way?
Yeah, because of how you guys are acting. So
Now, Sarah and Tim's case is the reason Delete Laws came to Ironton. And as you'll see, the interactions get more intense. But it's up to you to decide. This is a case of Sarah Page and Tim Lyons. And as you'll see, the interactions get more intense. And then more victims start coming out of the woodwork. And now Chille has dozens of people claiming that they were victimized by this police department. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. My name's Disorderly Product News. He's Delete Laws. And from both of us to you, good night.